Hi everybody, welcome to EA Sports, a tremendous night of American Hockey League action in store for you this evening. Let's drop the puck. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh boy. The Comets will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Right in the low slot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. And momentum on their side as they win the draw. Scores! Number one of the year!
That's numero uno, James. The first of hopefully many for him in and around the net, but it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It alleviates pressure and expectation.
And that goal signifies the first goal under the new coaching regime.
Well, it's a step in the right direction. I mean, this has been an underperforming group, and now he needs to lay a different foundation. Difficult to do when you don't have an offseason. You really didn't set that foundation from the beginning, so he needs buy-in if the change is going to be made.
And he makes the easy save. And that's off the stick. Passes it over to Philman. Utica's across the blue line. Sends the pass in front. Oh, score! So they strike Peter once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You can't measure heart or will, James, and that's exactly what this is. It is immeasurable. Picking up that puck off of a 50-50 battle, everyone on the bench is up, and then finding a way to convert for offense, that's a great play.
The Comets have the shot advantage, and they also have the lead on the scoreboard. The Phantoms move it ahead. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Picked up along the wall by Villain. Krall's got it along the wing. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Utica's got a hold of the puck. Philman's got it in the offensive zone. Levels him against the wall.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Great reach by Pekka. Here he is from the slot, and he scores.
You know the coaching staff is going to like this goal because it's buying into a defense-first mentality. This play doesn't happen if he's not in good structural position to defend with that poke check. It's a great stick with great timing, and then he gets going the other way, James, and he does something with it. So it's turning defense into offense.
Lehigh Valley's put themselves on the board, and we've got a one-goal game.
Well, they certainly feel a lot better right now, James, than they did at the beginning of the game where they got into a multiple-goal deficit. But they pushed, they had good habits, and they find themselves within one.
Hawk has got it against the boards. Utica's gained possession. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Answers the call there. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Here he is in front. And that'll make the highlight reels with that close stop. Here's a short pass to Pukarainen. Slides the puck across to Honka. Slides it diagonally to Grundstrom. That knocks him off the puck. The Comets have it now. Honka's got it in the defensive end. The Phantoms carried along the wall. And he stopped that one. Utica's looking to break out. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Nice zone entry from the right side. Picked up along the boards by Richard. Shot! Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Sometimes when you're down and out in a game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now, James. It's what they can do next to see if they can go ahead.
Lehigh Valley's evened it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you scored a goal, you want to keep it going.
Takes it to the net! Scores! There it is! The go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
The Comets take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Lehigh Valley's coaching staff talked it over during intermission, and they're making a change between the pipes. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Phantoms don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
Great read to break up the play. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Gahajian. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The Comets are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Lehigh Valley's won the face-off deep in their own end. Grabbed along the board by Kroll. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Steps in with the block. Diot's lugging the puck. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. Solid check to slow him down. Up along the wing. Can't get past the defender.
Wow, this is a great play by the defender to not allow the puck carrier to get position. Shuts it down early.
Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Oh, and there's a big-time hit. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it.
Gagan's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. And it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Utica's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Richard's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Bronze brings it in. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Here's a blast. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Comets have it behind the cage. And he makes a save there. Oh, that closes him off against the wall. The Comets gain control of the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck. Dumps it in. The Comets gain control of the puck against the wall. Down the right side and into the zone. Quick shot! Scores! The defender put it into his own net!
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Utica's been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
With the stop. The Comets have it now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Makes his presence known on the ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Off the glove, and the puck skips away. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Final frame is underway here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Phantoms are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because through the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
Utica's got the puck along the wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 4-2. Utica's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Gets in front of a one-timer. Quick pass across to Pekka. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop. Taken along the wall by Hummels. Back-to-back saves there. The Comets taken across the blue line. Takes it in front, turns it away.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Here he is in close. Oh, and he makes another save.
That's an incredible...
Scores! They strike again! Three unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Utica's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Quick pass to Moore. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Long lead pass into the open ice.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
The Comets played along the boards. You'll need more than that to beat them. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Providence is on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Utica's shown no signs of slow. Down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Big save in front.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Crochet's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Bronze moves the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Shot! Stopped with ease. The Comets move the puck in the defensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Utica's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Throws it in. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Utica's got possession here in the offensive zone.
The Phantoms have had a terrible effort tonight, and you know that practice
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
The Phantoms have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
The Comets have it against the wall. Takes it into the slot. The Comets take possession in the defensive end. Snaps it onto the net. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. And he easily stops that one. Quick feed to Keller. The Comets played along the wing. Feeds it over. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And he slides it quickly to Grundstrom. Fires it. Oh, what a chance, and puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Can't complete the... They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. I think he's just got to do a better job getting low, moving laterally, look for that puck, outwill the player in front of you.
Lehigh Valley's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Nystrom's got the puck in his own zone. Driving right to the front. Goaltender cover. stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Utica's got possession of the puck. The Phantoms going to work on offense. Moves it to Gleason. A chance! Blocked in traffic. Not even close.
The Phantoms
Scores! And look at that! They tied it up before the buzzer!
I can't even believe it, the buzzer beater. I mean, the level of urgency and desperation in their play was incredible. This is deflating if you're the team that just got scored on in the dying seconds of the third period. You felt like you had the game in the bag and you gave it away. But on the other side, there's a ton of momentum, energy, and emotion.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And they cough it up at center. Lays out to block the shot. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bombs. Bring tonight's ticket to any local bar.
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. All right, get your sudden death OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. The Comets look to start the transition game. And that pass goes off a stick. Shot! Just wide of the net. Utica's gained possession along the boards. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Phantoms will play it in their own end. Lehigh Valley's got it into the offensive zone. Utica's got the puck in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Rocks them on the play. Under a minute left in overtime. Loses the coverage there. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great heads-up play by the defender. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lehigh Valley's won the draw in the neutral zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bertuzzi. With possession along the wall. Game on a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Johnson's going to play it against the half wall. Looking to end it. Scores! They take it in overtime. What an effort by this team out there tonight.
Well, James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.